Hey guys, so today I'm driving a 2022 WRX, Subaru WRX. I'm in Livermore. I came to drive a BRZ today. They had a nice 2015 and they had it marked down, and I was considering getting that car, so I came out here to check it out. And when I got here, the car was sold, which was a bummer because I drove like an hour and a half to get here today. So as a consolation, they offered me to test drive this brand new car. Now they said the WRX here, brand new, $29,000, non-STI model. It's a manual, and there's no markup on it, which is pretty crazy. Because when he told me 29,000, I'm like, it's brand new and it's 29,000. He said, yeah, and I go, okay. So I decided to take it for a drive. I like it, but it really wasn't what I was looking for. But I have to say, this car is pretty awesome. I'm gonna find a spot to get some video of it so I can get a better look at it away from the dealership, and I'm gonna turn around here in a second because all I'm doing is running into stoplights out here. But anyway, with this car I wouldn't be sacrificing a whole lot in terms of space. I mean, it's got a ton of room in the back, 4 doors, obviously, no big wing because not an STI model. It's got all brand new interior. It's all updated. It's brand new 2022. I've never even looked at this the newest version of this car. I've actually test drove an STI model of this a couple months ago, and it was probably like a 2015 or 2016. This one's brand spanking new. So we're gonna try to find a spot to pull over, and I'll take some more video in a second. All right, I'm out. Okay, I finally found a place to stop. Ironically, it's at a BMX track. This was just a complete accident. I used to race out here in the late 90s, and I think this is just purely for practice. It's just opened. It's not sanctioned anymore, but that's pretty cool. But anyway, here it is, 2022 Subaru WRX. It's stickered at 30,000, but they said they marked it down to 29 for me. This is it. I don't know how I feel about it. Not crazy about these new taillights because it really looks more like a Civic to me now than a WRX, but overall I did like the way it drove. Is it for me? Probably not. I'm not really looking for this type of car, but I did like it a lot. I mean, plenty of room in it. The infotainment center is pretty big now. I did like that. Leather wrap steering wheel. I mean, it's a brand new car. I wasn't even in the market for a brand new car. Little carbon fiber touch there, and it's pretty nice. Definitely needs to be lowered. Look at the front. That's pretty clean. I really like this blue color, but I don't know. They showed me this basically as a consolation since the car I came to look at was already gone, but so I better take it back. I told them they just let you test drive it by yourself out here, which is, I guess it's the way it is nowadays because of COVID. But anyway, I'm gonna head back. All-wheel drive. I mean, this is a pretty cool ass car. I just don't know if this is what I really want, although I have to say it drives really nice for a non-WRX model. This car is pretty quick. I actually enjoy driving it, and it's fun to drive a manual. You know, it's surprising to me how you just never forget how to do that. It doesn't have the metal pedals on the bottom. You can see they're just black, and it's got all the normal goodies in it that you would expect to find in a new car. I haven't driven a brand new car in a long time, and matter of fact, listen to it though. It does sound good though. That sounds amazing. That's the stock exhaust too. If I'm going to say anything, the sound of this car is, when they pulled it up, I go, wow, that sounds really good. That's my favorite part so far. Like I said, I don't know if this is for me. They would have to put together a super deal for me to get it, and I don't, like I said, I'm not really in the market for a WRX. But anyway, let's back it up. My daughter would go crazy if I bought this though, that's for sure. All right, let's get moving. All right, I'm gonna take it back now and probably head out to get something to eat. because I'm really hungry. It's really cool that I ended up here at this BMX track. I used to race here like long ago. So the fact that it's still here is kind of nice. I can't remember the last time I came here and practiced. It's probably been a good 10 years since I've been here to practice, but at least I know it's there. I could actually come here and ride. It doesn't look like it's being maintained. It looks very loose and gravelly, but we'll check it out. Anyway, I better head back. More later, guys. Well, that's a wrap. I'm back in my car. So overall impression of it, I definitely thought it was an awesome car, but if you're going to spend money, you better get exactly what you want. And really, I've been wanting a BRZ for a while, or a Corvette C5 or even C6. So I've kind of got it narrowed down to those cars. And the WRX was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I really liked it, but it's just not really what I'm looking for. So I passed on that one, but the guy has my contact information, so he'll be in contact with me. Now, that's the second time I've seen a BRZ over there. Personally, there was a black one that I actually filmed a few months ago, and I told the guy, I should have just grabbed that one when I had the chance, but they wanted too much for it. I think they wanted like $26,000 for it, and then the one that I just looked at was the one I was going to get was down to 23, and I thought, well, that's in today's market, that's not bad for a 2015 BRZ. It was a Series Blue, and it only had like 50-something thousand miles on it, so that was kind of the target I was looking for, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll keep on looking. The market eventually will kind of go back to normal. It could be a while, but I'm in no rush. So I got my trusty SUV anyway, so I'm just gonna keep on hanging on to this one for now. But I do need to get my AC fixed because this has been a long summer with no AC. That's a whole other story. I guess my compressor is bad on this car. It's not something that the dealer says is covered by warranty, and I took it to get it repaired at a non-dealership like a Firestone, and they were going to fix it, but they said that my harness was bad, and that's only something they can get through Hyundai, so they wouldn't do it. So now it's going to be a dealership repair, and they want like an arm and a leg to fix it, which I could do. It's not really the money, it's just the fact that do I want to put more money into a car that I don't know if I'm going to keep long term. Although this thing has it's a boring car, but it's definitely done its job for me. It's got me from point A to point B, and I took a trip to LA in it, went to Lake Tahoe in it, stuff like that, and it seems to do okay, but it's also been very problematic. I've had the motor replaced on this thing already. I bought it and I had it for a year and the motor just completely died. Hyundai paid for it though, so I got to give them credit for that, and they paid for the rental car for me for like the 3 months or so that the car was getting fixed. That was more like 2 months. But anyway, since I'm out here, I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'll maybe go visit my family and then call it a day, head back home. And the search continues, but it is what it is. I should have called before I drove all the way out here, that's for sure. And I need to get some gas, I need to get some food, I'm freaking hungry. That was pretty cool though that I got to see that track in Livermore today. I forgot that thing was even there. So I am going to go grab me something to eat and get some fuel. It'd be good. You know, I really feel like having some pizza right now. So I think pizza is the plan. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We will continue the search. If anything, at least I get more content. I get to drive different cars, so that's actually kind of fun. All right, later.